Okay, you see it. It's the WD-23, no, W235. I gotta get my mowers right. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I have to go mow hay. I'm not really thrilled about this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This machine had a little upgrade done to it. I wasn't here, but John Deere came out and they changed some things around on it, and I don't even know what those things are, but I have to start this thing up, which it has not ran in quite some time. So let's see if I can remember how to start it. So what you do is you turn the key and everything should boot up like it does, and we'll see what she says as far as getting her started. I'm not sure what they did, but they did some software work to it, and they also did some hardware work to it. There was a I don't know, some kind of linkages that they were messing around with. So, ooh, she sounds a little weak, but there it is. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I know what they were going to work on. They were going to work on the... Let me get my hands on this wheel here. They were going to work on the... let me think here, I don't want to run into anything. This handle, this switch here, apparently, and I knew that it was a problem. Why am I not able to back this thing up like normal? At that Farmall M there, or 450 there, I don't want to run into. I got corn in these wagons that need to be removed. I know the local green guy is supposed to come and get it, because I don't have a dump trailer. But anyways, they were going to work on the handle, the switch. You know, this thing is backwards from the case. You have to drive the case the opposite direction in order to make it work. Well, this one is not that way. This one is actually just like driving your car. But anyway, I hate that. You get out of one and you go into another and it's not right. I just don't want to run into anything, because it'd be like a wrecking ball. And there it is. So anyways, yeah, they were inside here. There is a, what the hell is that? There's a switch inside this handle. Now, I was told, see, when you throw it in there, that throws it into park. And I was told that they were going to do something to that, but I don't know. Because if you're going up a hill and you throw that thing into park, it becomes a problem. It will shut the whole system down. It'll shut the whole computer down. So, anyway, now I got this bullshit. What is that? That's what I want. So anyways, like I was saying earlier, that I am going to be, I'm going to be going and mowing county ground. There is an obligation that I have to meet. The outside rounds around every field on the county property has to be mowed by the 15th of May. Well, it is now the 18th of May. I am behind, so I have to catch up to that, and I'm going to do that, like now. Plus, I have to do rye. I have rye straw that I'm going to have to be baling, so I'm going to go ahead and work on that. But you know what? I have actually forgotten how this thing works. Wait a minute. No, here. I can't remember what buttons to push. Isn't that silly? Let's see. This one? Yeah, it's this one and this one. I think maybe it has to be running. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I figured it out. Duh. Alright, so this is like a relearning process. I'm really tired too. I have jet lag from the trip to the Philippines, so it's kind of, I just have jet lag, so I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things. But anyways, the next thing you're going to see of me, because I have to fuel this up, but the next thing you're going to see of me is going to be actually mowing some of these fields, the outside rounds around them anyway, at the least anyhow. So anyways, here we go. Okay, so I am actually mowing hay. What I'm doing, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier in the video, but what I am doing is actually cutting walking paths on county parkland. This is in my contract to do. They want me to maintain a walkway around each and every one of these fields. They want it cut 3 times a year. I don't think it's gonna happen 3 times a year. I did it twice last year, and it worked out pretty good. I mean, nobody complained, so it was all good. If you can do that 3 times a year, that'd be good too. But we're not getting the weather in the last couple of years to really make it worth my while to do it 3 times a year, because let's face it, if I'm out here burning fuel, it's costing me money. If I'm burning fuel and baling what I'm cutting, then I'm making money. So twice a year, that's more than enough. Once in the spring, like early spring, and the second time will be in the normal haying season. This hay is nowhere near ready to be cut, and not for mulch. It hasn't elongated. Some of the fescue and some of the orchard grass is headed out. But for the most part, the other, some of the other types of grasses that are out here, they're nowhere near ready to, top out. Even the fescue, it's just headed out now, so it will elongate and it will get thicker down at the bottom end of it. And you can see it. I'm going to hit a bump there, and you can see it. And I'm supposed to maintain 15 feet, but it's not feasible for me to come over here and just do 15 feet. So I'm making 2 rounds around it, because I bring the hay rake over and I can make, one good solid windrow versus fooling around with just trying to flip half a windrow into here, and then I'm running over standing hay, which isn't too smart, so I might as well just go ahead and cut it off. So, but anyways, that's it. I mean, we're starting off the hay season. It is raining today, just a little bit, drizzling. We've had a lot of that weather. Nothing really to write home about. This bit of crap here isn't worth anything. I guess I should have came in with 2,4-D on some of this stuff, but it's for the most part, there's not too much weeds in it, and for mulch hay, it's a little bit of weeds isn't going to hurt anything. A lot of weeds will. They don't like that at all. So anyway, yeah, the haying season has officially begun. Timothy is tedding. My father is cutting with the case windrower, and of course I had to drag this thing out to come over here and do this one, because it goes down the road 21 miles per hour. I'd love to see it go 25 miles per hour, but they won't speed it up that fast. But anyway, yeah, so here it is. I did want to talk about, John Deere came out and did some upgrades to this thing. It took them several hours to do, maybe 3 or 4 hours to do the upgrades. I didn't ask them to do them. They were just something that gets scheduled through Deere, and they do it. And that worked out pretty good, because it actually handles going down the road a little bit better than it did last year. Now, I didn't complain last year, because no matter what it did, it handled way better than the No Rower 240. That's for sure. So, yeah. This John Deere it's just effing sweet, it just is. It really does a good job. It's way more fuel efficient than the case. It's way more fuel efficient than that New Holland was, and it's just, I'm really, 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 really pleased with it. So Anyway, yeah, I just figured I'd ramble on a little bit about that. Now I'm getting into some heavier hay on a hillside here. This is mostly fescue, which is perfect for mulch hay. And what the heck is the other stuff? God, I can't remember the name of that stuff. Well, whatever. It'll come to me later. I'm still suffering from jet lag. I haven't gotten over that just yet. So, yeah, everything seems to be functioning the way it's supposed to. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of videos coming about the Krone baler and what I think of it initially, and then probably mid-season you'll hear some complaining. You know, you're either going to hear some complaining or you're just going to hear praise. Now, I know that the New Holland people are like, why don't you complain about the John Deere? You had nothing but complaints about the New Holland. Well, I'm going to tell you, honestly, the things that bug me about this machine are so minute, I don't even remember them right now. I mean, I could rattle off a lot of things that bothered me about the New Holland no rubber and the baler, but we're going to see about that Krone. So I'm pretty sure that Krone is going to come to the field, and it is going to bale and bale and bale, because anybody I've talked to that has owned one or driven one or worked for someone that had one, they're like, hey, I've had this thing for 10 years and it's awesome. So if I could have my Krone baler for 10 years, it'll be paid for, no problem, and it will just be it'll just be a godsend to not have to trade in every 2 years. It just will be great. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.